Take all of your wasted honor, every little past frustration. Take all of your so-called problems, better put them in quotations. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Walking like a one-man army, fighting with the shadows in your head, living out the same old moment, knowing you'd be better off instead. If you could only say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Have no fear for giving in, have no fear for giving over. You better know that in the end it's better to say too much than never to say what you need to say again. Even if your hands are shaking and your faith is broken, even as the eyes are closing, do it with a heart wide open. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to, say what you need to. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say.
Hello, this is Harj Gill. This is March 11th, 2011 in Vancouver, BC. This is my video number 2 on the grand global conspiracy, the enslavement of mankind. I begin by quoting you verse 6:24 from Matthew 6, King James Version. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. I repeat, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. So I ask, my dear man, my dear woman, my dear child, what have you done? Why do you have so many masters? Why? Do you not see the evil of your ways? Your masters are ordained by secret societies, by your church, by your world of commerce. So what have you done? Do you not hear the truth? Do you not speak the truth? Has evil consumed you, my dear man, my dear woman, my dear child? The secret societies, royalty, the elite, have controlled and owned the world for as long as mankind has been civilized. They have held on to scientific knowledge and know-how since the dawn of man. As you are all willing slaves, the secret societies control all the governments in the world. They are installed by secret societies, royalty, and by a super elite entity in each and every country under negotiation and with strategic purpose based on the makeup of the citizens of each region of the world. There's no such thing as democracy or communism when you live a life of lies. And you live a life as slaves as you do. All men and women are enslaved by these people, your super elite, your secret societies. Unfortunately, in the system they created, they are also slaves. A vicious circle has been created, and there appears to be no way out. Let me discuss how mankind managed to enslave itself. The enslavement occurred thousands and thousands of years ago, near the dawn of man. Every few centuries or so, based on the new knowledge and technologies released by the super elite, a new enslavement method was employed. And each time it's a little more deceptive and designed to further control and quiet any uprising. Some nations have been permitted to openly inform the public of their enslavement. For example, China and Islamist countries dictate strict rules of behavior, openly letting the public know who is in control and who is the sheep. The knowledge of the methods and tools of slavery were advanced by the elite of societies worshipping paganism centuries before the arrival of Christ. Paganism thousands of years ago spread throughout Arabia, Asia into India, either rising from southern India or from Arabia. An important pagan god is Shiva, that spread the word of paganism along with all the other gods of paganism that were created. The tools of mind control were then developed to enslave the masses by these regions of the world. Shiva or Siva is also the name of the Hindu god Shiva, Lord of Yoga. Yoga is one of many tools of slavery used by the pagans, which system spread throughout India and then was advanced by pagans into Europe. The pagans then developed Christianity as the tool of enslavement for the Europeans. The Trinity, which I've indicated in earlier videos, is not the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, but rather the Trinity is the secret societies, royalty of Washington, D.C. and London. Secret societies of Washington, D.C. and London, with royalty of London. And the Holy Spirit is the Vatican. The Trinity then turned around and used more advanced and refined tools of mind control and re-enslaved the world. Yes, my dear man, yes, my dear woman, yes, my dear child. The gods of India, the gods of the pagan Egyptians and Arabs helped to develop the pagan religion you call Christianity for the purpose of the enslavement of mankind, which the Indians and the Arabs had known for centuries earlier.